What's up, everybody? Welcome to You Need Bodyweight Strength. I'm Skylar, and today we are on week 5 of our 8-week program. We're going to get started with our warm-up, and then we're slowly changing our sets and our reps of our traditional foundational movements that we're learning. The squat, the split squat, different lunge variations, our push-ups, our RDLs, working on our entire body, and of course, ending with a nice core and tricep circuit at the end. So I hope you're having fun. I hope you're feeling good so far. We're going to get started on the ground. All you need is an open space, a cushioned ground, some sort of a towel, band, sock, something that you can pull. It doesn't have to be super stretchy, but just something that you have with you, and some water, because you want to make sure you stay hydrated. So we're going to get started on the ground. You're going to come onto your left elbow, knees bent. When you look down your body, draw a straight line from your hips to your heels so that your knees are at an angle here. We're going to practice the clamshell exercise where you're lifting and externally rotating the hip. This might be where you stay, or you might add in a side plank as you lift your hips up and then come back down. Think about pushing your hips up and forward and come back down. Exhale up, inhale down. Don't forget, if you're looking for some jams, we do have a playlist on Spotify. The link is posted in our YouTube description, so check that out, or just put on your own tunes if you feel like you have a specific playlist that's going to get you going today for your body weight strength. Last one, and let's just flip it over all the way to the other side, whoever you need to get there, and let's get right into it. So remember, you can always keep your hips on the ground if that feels more stable for you, and if not, you can try to go into this hip lift. And think about like a side plank, like you're pulling your hips up and squeezing your belt buckle up and forward. Here we go. We're getting warmed up in 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. All right, we'll go ahead and sit up now. Your left leg is going to cross in front of you, and your right foot is going to step right in front. You're going to lock your right knee in with this elbow. Think about your shoulders coming down and back, strong bicep. We're just working on developing our inner strength here. Next, your left hand is going to come to the ground, and you're going to think about strong, pushing your hand into the ground, and see if you can lift up your entire left leg. So the only thing on the ground is your right foot and your left hand. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's see if we can try it. Lift and come back down. So what I want you to feel is your belly button and your perennial floor muscles lifting up. Squeeze in. Take a deep breath in and exhale. So you can lift up and back down. Imagine you're pulling your left heel up into your body. Maybe you just start by lifting your knee or your ankle, and after some time of practice, you'll be able to lift up your whole body. Here we go. Deep breath. Exhale and come back, and we're going to switch to the other side. Right leg is bent, left leg in. Lock that knee in. Right hand on the ground. So again, imagine the connection between your left foot and your right hand pressing down into the ground. Take a deep breath in so you can lift up and back down. We have 2 more like that. Take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to try to lift and come back down. I want you to feel maximum contraction in your core. One more time. Try to lift and back down. Awesome job. We're going to come all the way to all fours. We're going to exhale back into child's pose. Inhale, left leg forward, twist your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, right foot forward, right hand twist up to the sky. Exhale, back. And inhale, forward. And exhale, back. And inhale, forward. We have one more. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. One more each side, that is. So we still have one more side. Exhale, back. And inhale, forward. And now we're going to come all the way back to child's pose, but push your chest up, point your toes, and see if you can sit back on your heels. If this is really tight for you, you might put a blanket underneath your ankles or maybe underneath your knees to help prop you up a little bit. We're going to practice slow and controlled motions before we add in a little bit more of our plyo exercises that we've been working on. So first, I want you to come up and squeeze your glutes forward, just like that RDL position we've been talking about. We're going to start with the left leg. Your left leg is going to come forward. Tuck your back toes under. Strong stance. Squeeze your fists, shoulders back. Feel your core strong. I want you to try to lift your back knee up off the ground and just hover. See if you can pause here. Deep breath in. Now stand all the way up. Squeeze your glutes, everything nice and strong. And now go right into a squat. Good. I want you to just a quarter squat. Just see how low you can go, whatever feels most safe and comfortable for you. Pause. And then squeeze your glutes at the top all the way. Now your same leg is going to go back. Right leg is going to go back. You're going to just hover over the ground. Feel the legs start to squeeze. And then drop down, knees down. And I want you to think about hinging your hips back towards your heels as you come all the way down to sit. Let's try that on the right side. You're going to squeeze your glutes up. Right leg is going to come forward. Tuck your back toe under. See if you can squeeze your fist and just hover that knee over the ground. And step all the way up. Now set your feet, slowly sink down. Maybe you're a little bit higher today. Maybe you have a chair that you sit in and just try to hover over the chair. And just see how far you can go down, what feels most safe and comfortable for your knees or your hips. And then very slowly start to come up, squeeze your glutes, and now the left leg goes back. You're going to just barely hover that knee over the ground. And then come all the way down, slide that leg back. Think about hinging your hips. Hinge the hips back and down. Sit down. Awesome job. We're going to plant the hands, tuck the toes under, downward dog. And now walk your hands back to your toes. Tuck your chin and slowly roll all the way up to stand tall. We're going to balance on the left leg. You're going to grab your foot into a quad stretch. And then you're going to sit your hips back and down into a lateral lunge. Try to push yourself all the way up to balance and then all the way out to a lateral lunge. See if you can squeeze your glutes forward and push your hips back. Here we go. We have 3 more on this side. And 2. And 1. And then we'll come all the way up, switch sides. So now the right leg is the balanced leg. Left leg comes back for a stretch. Then you're going to sit all the way back. Exhale as you push yourself up. Inhale, control your way down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. And 2. And 1. All right, now we're going to get those feet moving. I want you to march in place, driving those knees up, punching those arms forward and back. Keep your core strong. We're going to do 5 seconds of quick footwork. So for you, it might just be going a little bit quicker. If you're feeling like pushing it a little bit, I want you to try to high knee run as fast as you can, like you're sprinting down a field. All right? So we're going to do that in 3 and 2 and 1. Here we go. Your version of your fastest legs ever. And rest. Shake it out. We're going to do that one more time. See if you can go a little bit faster than what you just did. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. These are your quickest feet. Getting that neural activation ready. And rest. Awesome job. Grab some water if you need it. We're going to get right into your squats. So for the squats, we're starting with 6 squat jumps. Then we have 6 slow and controlled body weight squats. Okay, not that many reps, but we're taking it slow and controlled to focus on our technique. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our squat jumps. We're going in 3, 2, 1. You're going as low as you can, jumping as high as you can. And 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, set your feet. Remember the technique we've been working on over the past 8 weeks. Try to split the mat between your legs. And let's just see, how low can we go? Exhale up. Very slow. How low and slow can you go while maintaining your posture? Squeeze the glutes. Here we go. 3. That's it. Squeeze your glutes. Think about your posture at the top. 4. All right. 5. Last one, 6. Awesome job. Here we go. We got split squat jumps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. Let's start with the right leg forward. Left leg back. You can use your hands on your hips for balance. You're going to very slowly bend the knee down. Very slowly exhale up. Think about all of the muscles you feel contracting here. All right, that's 2. Slow and controlled. We're thinking about time under tension, trying to keep our muscles under tension the whole time, building their resilience to maintain our posture in this form. Here we go. Squeeze that quad. We have 3. Slow and controlled. And 2. That's it. Be mindful of your own movements. Last one. Take it slow. All the way up. And switch. Okay, hope you're feeling that burn, even with just 6 reps. Here we go. We're going to drop that back knee down. And exhale up. Slow and controlled. Here we go. And 5. I know you can do it. Pay attention to your body. You are your own coach. Here we go. 4. And 3. You know when to push yourself, and you know when to give yourself a modification. And 2. Almost there. Legs are going to get a little bit of a break after this. Last one. And shake it out. All right, we're going to take it down to the ground for this one. If you do have a sock or a rope or something like that, you are welcome to use it for this one. We're going to lay on the stomach, arms overhead. You can grab onto your rope, your object, or you can do this strictly body weight. I want you to think about squeezing your glutes and your entire lower body from your toes all the way up to your belly button is on the ground. You're going to take a deep breath in and try to lift your chest up, and then exhale as you pull your elbows back into your back pockets. Even if you don't have back pockets, try to squeeze it back. Inhale to come all the way back down, and exhale to release. Remember, we're taking it slow. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your chest up. Exhale, slowly drive those elbows into your back pockets. Inhale to release, and exhale all the way down. We have 4 more. Inhale to lift, squeeze those glutes. Exhale very slowly. Think about your shoulders pulling away from your ears. Inhale to release. Exhale down. Here we go. We're halfway. 3. Very slow. Pinch those shoulder blades back. And 2. Here we go. Keep pulling as much as you got. And 1. Here we go. Big pull. Awesome job. Let's come all the way up. However you need to, you can always grab water whenever you need to. We're going into our 6 broad jumps and then our 6 RDLs with a pause. So find your space wherever you're going to be doing these. Hips go back, swing forward, try to land nice and soft. Hips go back, swing, and soft. So really with a broad jump, you're trying to go as far as you can. But if you have limited space, that's okay. You can still practice the movement by pushing your hips forward and trying to snap your ankles back behind you. Still practicing that movement. Big power. And jump. All right, here we go. Fists are facing the legs. Imagine if you aren't holding weight, you want to keep that as close to your body. Squeeze your fists. Feet are hip width apart, toes forward. Over-exaggerate your posture at the top. Shoulders down and back. Glutes are squeezing. All right, here we go. The hips are leading the way, like you're trying to close a door behind you using your hips. See if you can come to about mid-shin. And then slowly squeeze your glutes all the way at the top. All right, here we go. We're inhaling, very slow. Hips go back. Maybe you come below the knee. Maybe you can make it below the shin. And very slowly, after that short pause, you're squeezing and coming all the way back up. Here we go. We're focusing on perfecting our technique here in this 8-week program. Starting to understand your body, starting to understand your limitations. What obstacles do you have? What challenges do you have in certain movements? See, what do you need to work on? And if you're noticing a lot, then definitely reach out to one of your lab coaches and make sure you ask them how you can get better at certain movements so that you can be stronger and produce more force throughout life. That's all what we want to do, right? We're going to go down. We have push-ups after this. Take it slow. And let's just do one more. Let's go back. And squeeze. Awesome work. Okay. So remember for the push-ups, if you have a staircase or a bench, you can always use that modification by bringing your hands up higher. We're doing plyo push-ups, 6 of them. So you're going to lower and try to pop off the ground. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. 1. Take a quick rest. You can always use child's pose. Shake it out a little bit. And then you get to choose 6 push-ups, very slow and controlled. So that means you can be on your knees or on your toes. So I'm going to show you from the knees. You're going to start by lowering as slow as you can. Try to hold on to the very bottom and literally come all the way down to the ground. Once you come down to the ground, then you're going to try to push up from here. Very slow. Think about your hips and your shoulders moving at the same time. So don't let your hips drop down. All right, here we go. That's 1. Let's take it very slow. All the way. Take your time. Don't try not to crash down to the ground. And then try to push up. Slow and controlled. Awesome job. Here we go. Only 4 more. That's no big deal. Take your time lowering. And exhale to lift up. Good. Very slow to lower. And exhale to lift. Good. Slow to lower. Exhale to lift. Here we go. Stay with me. Take it slow. And very slow to lower. And exhale to lift. Awesome. Exhale back into child's pose. Check back in. See how your posture was feeling today. Check in to see how your technique was feeling today. And make note of where you need to improve over the next 3 weeks before you go back to week 1 to retest yourself to see what progress you made and where you still need to continue to work. All right. We're going into our EMOM now. We're doing every minute on the minute. There are 3 exercises, and your magic number is 10. So we're going to go into a push-up position. There's 2 options. I know we just came out of the push-up, so don't hate me for that, but it's good to build that endurance. So we're going to hold the plank. You can start in a kneeling plank or a high plank. You're going to bring your knee to the outside of your elbow, and then go right back, and then switch. And if you like, you can add a push-up with it as you push up down and bring your knee to the outside. Or you can bring your knee, drop down, and try a kneeling push-up, just to add in a little bit. So we have 10 total. That's 5 on each side, 10 push-ups if you're doing the push-ups. And then next we're going to flip over. Again, if you have a bench or a staircase, you can raise your hands up behind you a little bit higher to give you that full range of motion. Or you can just use your feet. Your fingertips are facing you. You're going to press your hands down into the ground, lift your hips up, and then you're going to try to just bend your elbows back behind you. The key here in really targeting the tricep is to make sure you're actually bending your elbow back and straightening your elbow up. Your tricep is controlling your movement down and causing your movement up. So if you're really moving the hips and you're not getting much of that elbow bend, then you're not really working on the tricep. So that's what I see a lot in the tricep dip. So make sure, even if you're doing body weight, if you have nothing around you and you're doing it on the ground, see how far you can bend those elbows straight back behind you and then push yourself up off the ground. All right, last one, working the abs. If you have a rope, you're welcome to use that for this one too. First option is to keep your feet on the ground, and you're just gonna lean forward and back. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. The key here is we're then going to squeeze your shoulder blades back to get a little bit more back, and exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. So if you have a band, you can pull it apart as you lean back, or you just keep with body weight, okay? So hopefully you got a chance to practice those movements with me, and now it is time to get going. So you're counting your reps. You have 10 reps total of each exercise, 10 total, each 3 exercises, and when you're done, you get the rest of the minute to rest. Rest of the minute to rest, okay? I'll let you know when the next minute is up. Even if you haven't finished yet, then you're starting your next circuit, okay? So let's get started in 3 and 2 and 1. We have your spider push-ups first, so you decide which option you're choosing. You have 5 on each side, or you add in a push-up, or you can add in a push-up in the middle, but still you have 5 on each side. Awesome job. Okay, we're going to tricep dips next. Hopefully you finished your 10. We have your tricep dips, making sure you're bending those elbows. Here we go. Next, the hips come down, feet come forward. Remember, you're reaching. Inhale, lean back as far as you can. Exhale to squeeze forward. We have 10 of these. Here we go. You count your reps. 3, 2, and you have just a few seconds of rest. Wherever you are, we're getting started in the next circuit. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here we go. Spider push-ups. You choose if you add in the push-up. 5 each leg. You count your reps, then you're back to your tricep dips. Here we go. You got it. Here we go. Push yourself. It's okay if you're not staying with me, and it is absolutely okay if you're speeding past me, as long as you're focusing on your form. Here we go. Core strong. Pull your belly button in. Hopefully you're getting comfortable with these exercises. So we're just on repeat here. That's it. All right. Try not to lose track of your time. Wherever you are, we're back to that spider push-up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You can always come down to your knees. Try it from your knees. Here we go. Keep breathing. You got it. All right, got those tricep dips. Here we go. Flip it over. Get those triceps working. And then we have your sit-ups. Here we go. Engage your core. Working on that eccentric control as you lean back. If you feel any pain in your back, if you feel like your core is starting fatigue and it's not able to support this movement, then you can always come flat on your back and just try some crunches. All right, we're still trying to work the core without compromising the back. All right, here we go. Stay with me here. All right, we're on to the next one. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Spider push-ups to start. You got it. Keep breathing. Keep your core strong. Awesome work. All right, here we go. You only have one more round after this. Stay strong. Here we go. Use those triceps. You got it. Last time, you have your sit-ups. Here we go. Engage your core. Keep moving with me. You got it. That's it. We only have one more round. Now you know the exercises. Hopefully you're getting a little bit more core, a little bit more upper body. All right, let's go ahead and flip it over. Last one. Here we go. You choose. You have the push-up or not. Use the modification that is best to make you better. And sometimes that means slowing it down a little bit, listening to your body. All right, we got the tricep dips. Okay, practice bending the elbows back. You can also just keep your hips on the ground if you want to just practice. What does it feel like to bend your elbows behind you? You might need to stretch your shoulders a little bit. You might need a little bit more shoulder mobility, flexibility here, depending on how you're feeling. But just notice what it feels like to slowly lean back. Push yourself forward, okay? We're almost there. All right, here we go. Let's get into those abs. If you haven't already, chest up, squeeze your shoulders back. Here we go. Core strong. Find that control. Stay focused. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. See if you can hold it. If you're done, that's okay. You can get right back into this position. See if you can bring your arms out. If that's too much, you can hold on to your legs. Keep your core engaged. Shoulders back. Keep breathing. Maybe your arms can release. And 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Awesome job. Way to push through that. I want you to get some water. Check in with how you feel right now. No time at 27 minutes. If you have time, you can repeat this entire workout, focusing on your technique first, and then going through this EMOM all the way back to 27 again. And then you can come to your cool down. If you're tight on time, I want to give you the option to at least be feeling good that you've got your heart rate up, you got your muscles working, and now give you time to squeeze in a nice cool down. So let's go ahead and get started with that cool down. Go ahead and go back to the beginning. Start around 7 minutes if you're going back to reverse. And if you have to get back to the office, if you're tight on time today, I am going to help you be able to fit this into your schedule regardless of what you have going on. So we're going to go flat on your back. You're going to hug your right knee into your chest. Grab underneath. Interlock your fingers underneath your hamstring. You're going to inhale to kick up. Exhale to bend down. Find your breath. Inhale to kick up. Exhale to bend down. Awesome work. Deep breathing. Great job today. Hope you're feeling like you're improving your technique a little bit. Hope you're feeling like you're getting a little bit stronger and feeling like you can move your body even if you don't have access to a gym. Okay? We can also help you if you are considering getting certain equipment or building your own home lab. We'd be happy to give you some advice as you do that. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Left leg comes up. Interlock your fingers around that hamstring. Kick your heel up. Stretch it out. And come back down. If you know someone who is struggling to fit workouts into their schedule, share this video with them. Show them that they can get a full workout in, full body workout in within 30 minutes, whenever they need it. And hopefully this will help them get started on a healthy lifestyle. Okay, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That helps us a lot as well. And just feel free to reach out with any questions. Let's go ahead and sit all the way up. We're going to reach for your toes. If you can't reach for your toes, you can also wrap a rope around your feet and just try to inch yourself a little bit closer towards your feet. Deep breathing. And then slowly release. We're going to lean onto your left arm, or you can come all the way down and use your left arm as a pillow. And you're going to reach back, grab your toe for a sideline quad stretch. Think about squeezing your glutes forward and trying to pull that foot back. Deep breathing. So important to give yourself this recovery time to stretch out, to decrease your heart rate again. re-lengthen your muscles. Let's go ahead and switch sides. And give yourself that time to just get back into the mindset of whatever it is in life that you have to go through next. All right, here we go. Squeeze those glutes, push those hips back. If you've been wanting to work on certain goals or you've had a lot of challenges and have been maybe disappointed with the results that you've been seeing, then reach out to us. We'd be happy to help you. We can help you find a solution to getting you into a healthy lifestyle. And in turn, that increases your productivity at work and your overall happiness. Let's go ahead and sit on up. We're going to bring the left leg forward and the right leg back. So you're coming into this kneeling position. And you're just going to squeeze your glutes and try to let the hips come forward. Deep stretch here. Make sure you have a cushion under that back knee. And then we'll slowly switch, opposite leg. Let those hips come forward. Stretch your hips down. Make sure you squeeze that back glute to help release your hip flexors. Hopefully you have options at your home office to stand and sit and move around in different positions. But if you do find yourself sedentary a lot, this is a great stretch to practice. Let's go all the way back to downward dog. Press your hands into the ground and walk your legs out. Bend one knee and then the other. Shake it out a little bit. Walk your feet up to your hands. Tuck your chin and slowly roll up. Let your head be the last to come up. Take a deep breath in with me. Grab onto your left wrist and pull yourself over to the side. Deep side stretch. Deep breath in, up overhead. And exhale as you stretch to the side. Let's come all the way back up. Take a deep breath in. Maybe close your eyes if you're feeling stable, and exhale as you just let your arms fall by your side. Come back into your body. Maybe circle your neck. Maybe circle your shoulders. See how everything feels, and then very lightly start to blink your eyes open and come back into your body, back into your space. Thank you for coming with me. I hope you guys are feeling strong. You're learning a lot about your bodies, and I can't wait to see you next time.